Facebook paid $19 billion for WhatsApp in 2014. At the time, the company had only around 55 employees. So how did a tiny startup become one of the biggest messaging apps in the world? The story begins with Jan Koum. He was born in Ukraine and grew up in a family that struggled financially. In 1992, when he was 16 years old, he moved to the United States with his mother in search of a better life. Money was tight, and the family relied on government assistance to get by. Despite the challenges, Koum developed a passion for computers and taught himself how computer networks worked. Years later, he landed a job at Yahoo, one of the biggest internet companies at the time. While working there, he met another engineer named Brian Acton. The two became close friends and spent nearly a decade working together. But after years at Yahoo, they both felt it was time for something new. In 2007, they left the company and took a break from the tech industry. They soon applied for jobs at Facebook. Both of them were rejected, and it was a disappointing moment, but it ended up changing their lives forever. In 2009, Jan Koum bought his first iPhone. He noticed that the App Store was creating opportunities for entirely new kinds of software. That gave him an idea. He wanted to build a simple app that would let people update their status so friends could see whether they were busy, at work, or available to chat. He called the app WhatsApp because it sounded like the phrase, "What's up?" The first version of WhatsApp wasn't very successful. It crashed often and didn't attract many users. Koum even thought about giving up, but then Apple introduced push notifications for iPhones. Suddenly, the app could notify users whenever someone changed their status. Koum realized this feature could be used for messaging instead. That decision changed everything. Instead of simply sharing status updates, people started sending messages through the app. It was fast, simple, and free from annoying advertisements. At a time when many people still paid expensive SMS fees, WhatsApp offered an easier way to stay connected using the internet. Brian Acton soon joined the company as a co-founder. Together, they focused on one goal: creating the best messaging app possible. They avoided flashy features and refused to fill the app with advertisements. They believed people wanted a clean and private way to communicate. The strategy worked. WhatsApp spread almost entirely through word of mouth. Friends invited friends. Families introduced it to relatives. Businesses began using it to communicate with customers. Without spending huge amounts on advertising, the app gained millions of users around the world. As smartphones became more popular, WhatsApp grew even faster. By 2013, it had hundreds of millions of active users and had become one of the fastest growing apps in history. Tech companies started paying close attention. Facebook was one of them. Mark Zuckerberg believed messaging would become one of the most important parts of the internet. He saw WhatsApp's incredible growth and knew it could become a serious competitor. Rather than competing against it, Facebook decided to buy it. In 2014, Facebook acquired WhatsApp for an astonishing $19 billion. It was one of the largest technology acquisitions ever made. Many people thought the price was unbelievable. But Facebook wasn't just buying an app, it was buying a platform that connected hundreds of millions of people every single day. Even after the acquisition, WhatsApp continued to grow. The founders insisted on keeping the app simple and free from traditional advertising. Over time, new features like voice calls, video calls, group chats, and end-to-end encryption made the platform even more popular. Today, WhatsApp is used by more than 2 billion people across the world. It has become one of the most important communication tools ever created. What started as a simple status app built by two former Yahoo employees became a global platform used by families, friends, businesses, and communities every day. The rise of WhatsApp is proof that some of the biggest companies in history don't begin with huge teams or massive investments. Sometimes they begin with one simple idea, a willingness to adapt, and two people who refuse to let rejection define their future. After the $19 billion acquisition in 2014, WhatsApp's hardest challenge wasn't growing, it was surviving inside Facebook. The app had built a global reputation on one strict promise: zero ads, complete privacy, and no clutter. That philosophy came directly from founders Jan Koum and Brian Acton. But Facebook was an advertising machine powered by user data. A massive culture clash was inevitable. The tension exploded in 2016. WhatsApp rolled out full end-to-end encryption, ensuring that no one, not even WhatsApp itself, could read private messages. But just months later, Facebook announced plans to start connecting WhatsApp phone numbers to Facebook profiles for ad targeting. Inside the company, the friction reached a breaking point. In 2017, Brian Acton resigned, leaving behind an estimated $850 million in unvested stock. Less than a year later, Jan Koum walked away too. Both founders abandoned massive fortunes because they refused to compromise their core principles. With the founders out of the way, Facebook took complete control. They transformed WhatsApp from a simple utility into an all-in-one platform, upgrading voice and video calling, expanding group sizes, and launching WhatsApp Business to start generating revenue. Then came 2021, bringing one of the biggest PR disasters in tech history. A poorly communicated privacy update triggered widespread panic. Millions of users believed Facebook was going to start reading their private messages. In response, a massive exodus began as tens of millions downloaded rival apps like Signal and Telegram within days. WhatsApp had to delay the policy and launch global campaigns to remind the public that end-to-end encryption was still intact. Despite the heavy backlash, WhatsApp proved too essential to fail. It introduced digital payments in major markets, added disappearing messages, launched channels, and became critical for global business. Today, Meta has finally figured out how to monetize it without filling your inbox with banner ads. Through click-to-WhatsApp ads on Instagram and Facebook, businesses pay Meta every time a customer starts a chat. On top of that, the WhatsApp Business API charges companies to send notifications, receipts, and customer support messages directly to users. Now, over 2 billion people rely on WhatsApp every single day. Mark Zuckerberg didn't just buy a chat app, he bought the primary communication infrastructure for entire nations across Latin America, Africa, and Asia. What started as a failing status app built by 2 rejected engineers grew into one of the most powerful digital monopolies on Earth. Follow for more fascinating business stories.